Men aren't the only ones who deal with hair loss. Many women are surprised to find they too are experiencing thinning hair. But hair loss in women looks different and requires different treatments. Here with the story is WSJ contributor Heidi Mitchell and Paradi Mirmirani, a dermatologist and assistant clinical professor at the University of California at San Francisco. Ladies, thanks to both of you for being with us. Heidi, I'm going to start with you because hair loss in women can cause all sorts of image issues, can't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us, we're so attached to the way that we look. We see ourselves every day in the mirror, and people judge us on the basis of our looks. And if you start to notice your hair thinning at the top or your ponytail not so thick, you know, it can really be a difficult moment to go through. It's traumatic.
Absolutely. And Dr. Mirmirani, hair loss presents itself differently in women than in men, correct? Can you describe typical female pattern hair loss?
That's right, Tanya. I think most people can recognize a man with thinning hair, but a woman with thinning hair may not hit you in the eye as easily, and most women are pretty good at hiding any thinning hair. But mostly what they will notice is that they may be able to see their scalp on top. The top tends to thin, or they may notice that their ponytail's a little bit smaller than it usually is. So women don't have a receding hairline, but they tend to thin on top.
And Heidi, there is a natural cycle to our hair growth, correct? So we shouldn't worry. Some hair loss is normal.
Right. I think your hairstylist has probably told you this when you're coming in. Your hair's a little curlier or thinner, but it's a 5 to 7 year cycle. So at any given time, about 10% of your hair is just in a resting phase. It's not growing at all.
Right.
So when your hair is falling out, if it's healthy hair, which most of us have, you know, it's the little bud pushing out the old, longer strands. So if you have long, dark hair like us, you know, you can see a lot of hair all over the floor.
Yeah, which can be scary, which can definitely be scary. But Dr. Mirmirani, there are causes of female hair loss, correct, other than just naturally falling out every 5 to 7 years. What are the major causes?
Right, so the main cause tends to be genetics. So the majority of people who experience some thinning can think either their mother or their father can come from both sides. But if you are experiencing shedding, it may be due to a medical cause. So that's something that you would want to evaluate with your doctor or your dermatologist. Some of the main causes tend to be thyroid disorders, iron deficiency, or there may have been some illness in the past or surgery, childbirth. Those are some common causes.
Childbirth, yes, we've all experienced that. But also just aging, does that just bring it on?
Yes, so that's another cause, another contributor to hair thinning. So over the years, as we get into those golden ages, our hair may not be quite the same as it used to be. Just like our eyes are not the same, our skin is not the same, our hair won't be the same either.
And stress, right? That's another big one for me, I'm sure. But Heidi, what everyone wants to know is what can be done about this?
Well, it's actually quite similar to what men do. We can start with things like minoxidil, which you can buy over the counter, but you should talk to your dermatologist first because you just don't know if there are underlying factors like Dr. Mirmirani was saying.
Is that the commercial or the generic form of Rogaine?
Yeah, yes, I believe
Okay,
it is.
all right. And
yes, exactly. So you use a topical solution. There are surgical means. There are hair transplants, and those are pretty extreme. You know, women can wear pieces. You can add things to your ponytail to make it look thicker. Lots of different solutions. But before you put sort of anything in your body or on your hair, you should probably talk to a dermatologist because they may have some other effects. And even extra vitamin A can cause hair loss.
Oh, that's very interesting to know. So, Dr. Mirmirani, what's your biggest piece of advice? I mean, can we change our diets? Does that help? I've heard about biotin supplements. Does that do anything?
Yeah, so those are all really good questions, Tanya. There are some good medical treatments, cosmetic treatments, and for some smaller cases of women, surgical treatments. There's a lot out in the blogosphere, online, people offering advice. But I would say before you go out and spend a lot of money on a hair care treatment, do talk to your dermatologist because there's a lot out there that just really is not backed by science.
All right. Great advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Mirmirani. And Heidi, thanks so much for being here with us.